Okay.
Judge, this is vehicle coming out and the individuals or something off in the mist that we looked at last time in the trial, two reported figures, ghost-like figures that you can't make a lot about. And last time that was put up, and this tech could not identify it, said, I can't see this, it looks like there's something white, but he couldn't identify obviously the people, he couldn't even identify which of the clothes that they were wearing. It was never made, it played to the jury, but it was never made exhibits, my understanding, because we anticipated probably what was going to happen. Mr. Vandenburg was going to testify and say, yeah, that's us, but he didn't. I'm not sure that Lieutenant Harville can identify this sufficiently to come in before the jury. I mean, yes, if you can recall correctly, now the car comes out, looks consistent with that. I guess he could say, yes, we pull that looks consistent with the car. I don't have that big a problem with that, but these people off in the distance walking somewhere that appears to have something white on is about all he could say. And there's a long cross-examination about it. And I don't know if you want a jury out about what he can identify and whether or not, but I don't think he can identify it sufficiently before it to come into evidence.
Well, I mean, if you can't identify it, you simply can't identify it. It would not be part of the evidence.
Before you make up your mind, Judge, I'd like to be heard.
Well, I didn't say I was excluding you.
Okay. You scared me. What I expect Lieutenant Harville to testify to is that he pulled this video. This is video from the NICE system. He pulled this video as part of his investigation in this case, that he reviewed the video and that he provided the video. And we received it from the state. Now I can ask him about the individuals walking. If he can or can't identify them, he still says this is video from the NICE system pulled at that time of the morning on that day. And I think last time he was able to identify that there was a white t-shirt and I think dark pants on the tall person and maybe a black outfit on the other person. Couldn't identify the hair color on the screen. And then he identified the car coming out. And that's, if he can identify the video, we've seen a lot of video today that didn't necessarily do anything for the jury, but he pulled it, he reviewed it, and it's come into evidence. And this perhaps might be the same thing.
Well, just because police pull something and review it doesn't make it relevant evidence. It can come in under the rules of evidence. Our police must be identified, have some relevance. If he can't identify the people or whatever, the fact that he pulls something, if that was the law, then we could put a lot of stuff in I'd like to put in.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know, it is video that he pulled. What relevance it has, I'm not altogether sure, but this is all part of cross-examination. As you well know, we have wide open cross in Tennessee, so I will allow it for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know if the jury is going to get a lot out of it, but you know.
I understand.
Our understanding, this is the only clips that weren't off what we just showed the jury that they're going to review. There's no other clips that haven't been seen already.
I don't think there's any. I don't think we have any other video, Your Honor, that has not already been showed to the jury.
Okay, very well.
No naked people, no kissing people.
Well, I think we dealt with
No
that.
naked people.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's bring it on. It looks different in here with the lights on.
boys.
Okay, but before you start, Detective Harville, you recognize, Detective Harville, can you see the screen clearly?
Yes, sir, I can. Yes, sir, I can.
Okay, and do you recognize this to be video from the NICE system that we've seen other video from today?
It is.
Okay, and which camera is this? How would you identify this camera, please?
It's the South Drive camera. It's the camera we have on our NICE system that looks towards the village of Vanderbilt.
Okay, and the villages of Vanderbilt is where Ms. Lackey resided back in June of 2013, is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, and the timestamp on this is 2 a.m. and 38 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Lena, can we roll to... I'm
Can
sorry.
we speed it up? Or?
Yeah, if you can, please. To 2:03. Let me just ask you, Detective Harville, this road here, is this an exit? That's an exit from the villages of Vanderbilt apartments, is it not?
Yes, it's entry exit to the apartment complex, yes.
Okay, and then there's also an entrance up in this right-hand corner. Sorry, trying not to. There's an entrance up in this area also.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's fine. I think we got to get to 2:03:38. Vehicle approaching with headlights.
One, yes.
All right, stop it there. All right. And do you see two individuals walking? You can play that. See the two individuals walking here?
I see two persons, yes.
Okay. And you agree that one of them has a white, we can back it up. We can go. One of them has a white t-shirt on, it appears.
Can I move closer because I really
please
can't?
step in.
Okay.
To agree that one individual has on a white t-shirt.
I agree with the person on the right-hand side of the white.
You back up again, please.
Yeah, you need to speak up a little bit louder since you're away from the microphone.
And one individual has on a white t-shirt and the other individual has on a black outfit.
I couldn't determine what the other individual had on. It was something like this dark color, like the determine what the person had on from this video.
Okay. And the time there is what? sir?
2:03:44.
Okay.
Here, Judge.
And
You still can't hear
I
it?
can't hear what time you said it was.
2:03:44, I'm sorry.
2:03:44, I believe. And the vehicle that's exiting, can you identify that to be a taxi?
I believe, yes, it was a taxi that was leaving.
Okay. All right. Okay, and I'm going to ask Ms. Derrick to fast forward to around 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Detective Harville, we saw the black vehicle that you identified as Ms. Lackey's vehicle. Do you recall that?
Yes, parked in front of Gillette, yes.
Yes, and that's Mercedes, black Mercedes, is it not?
I believe so, yes, it was.
Okay.
Can I skip this way or do you have time to go?
You can, if you can skip forward. Mike. All right. And the two people that were walking, that we saw walking, the one in the white T-shirt and the one and you identified as a darker outfit, would you agree that that was Brandon Vandenburg and Elizabeth Lackey walking up the walk area to her apartment?
No.
Okay. And is that because you just can't see the faces of the individuals?
I have no idea who those individuals are.
So it's possible it could be, you just don't know for sure. You can't say so.
I do not know who those individuals are.
Okay. All right. Tell me if you can identify what color this vehicle is that pulls out.
It appears to be a dark color, looks like a black to me, a black color vehicle.
Okay. And that's at 2:26 in the morning, correct? Almost 2:27?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How far are the villages of Vanderbilt from Gillette?
The villages of Vanderbilt is probably a half mile at best from Gillette.
Okay.
We're going to switch to the next one.
All right. So we'll remember 2:26:53, almost 2:27 in the morning. All right. And then here we go.
It does. There might have been some abnormalities through the system, but usually the system's time frame is pretty correct. Give or take a few seconds.
Okay. But it wouldn't be anything more than a second, a few seconds.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay. So it was when we left the camera, nice camera that was pointing towards the villages of Vanderbilt, it was 2:26 and 57 seconds, I believe. And so if you can let this video roll, please. To be Ms. Black's vehicle. Correct. And you identified for us Brandon Vandenburg as the driver.
Yes, sir.
And we know that Ms. Lackey is a passenger in the vehicle, correct?
She is inside a vehicle, yes.
Okay. Now,